Hey friends, welcome back to my channel Organized with Joy, or welcome if you are new here. In today's video, I am in my garage because I am going to be cleaning out this tool chest that we have, and I'm actually replacing it, upgrading it with a nicer tool chest. We have had this set up for quite some time now. We've actually owned this plastic set of drawers for I think close to 20 years now. It's been in different places around our home, but it is time for an upgrade. I wanted something a little bit more substantial, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But before I get into it, I wanted to say a huge thank you to all of the new subscribers I have. I just recently hit 3K subscribers here on YouTube, and I am just so excited. I have seen each of the names come through of people subscribing, and I see you, and I want to thank each of you. I appreciate each of you. I will show you some before shots of what I'm dealing with. I definitely have decluttering to do. I probably don't even really want to have to make these decisions just because it's a bunch of little tiny things. I always hate having to declutter when it's a bunch of tiny things, but you'll see that in a minute. And I'll also show you what I'm using to replace this setup. I'm very excited about it. This video is not sponsored by this company. It is just something I found and chose to use in our garage here. So this is what I am going to be using to organize our tools and all of our power tools and everything. It is the Husky brand, and again, this is not sponsored. I got both this top thing, which is a portable toolbox, and then the bottom thing, which actually is on wheels, so it can roll around. But I primarily got this for the bigger power tools and just extra bobs and bits, if you will, that I need to store. So this is the setup we have currently, and like I mentioned, this set of plastic drawers we have had for close to 20 years. We actually used to have it inside of our house. We were using it as a dresser, and then we eventually moved it out into our garage. And then this is our current toolbox, which I just wanted one that is bigger and is easier to organize. And we actually have kind of two toolboxes. This is actually a tackle box, but we used it for all of like these extra parts. But as you can see, lots of little tiny things that I'm gonna have to go through and declutter. Whenever I do a decluttering and organizing project, I like to start by just removing everything from the space. That way I am sure to go through everything. And of course, in this case, I'm going to be putting things into a different drawer set there. So that is what I'm starting by doing. Okay, I feel like I've said this before when I'm tackling big projects, and honestly, this really isn't that big, but I feel totally overwhelmed because a lot of this stuff, I A, don't even know what it is, and or B, my husband purchased it. And he's kind of notorious for not getting rid of things ever and keeping things just in case. So I might need to enlist his help. The nice thing about when I'm organizing a client's space, I'm not responsible for decluttering necessarily. I sometimes help with the process of decluttering, but ultimately I'm not responsible for making the decisions about what leaves. But when I'm working in my own home and I'm responsible for making the decisions about what leaves, it can feel very overwhelming, particularly when I don't know what things are. So let's take a deep breath and get into this. I also had like all of those nails and screws organized in those mason jars. And I'm like, do I just keep them all? I don't remember the last time I used any of them. Let's get into this. They have drawer liner, and I did not know that. So, do I remove everything I just put in there is the question. I'm gonna see how much drawer liner they have. If they have enough for all 4 drawers, then maybe I'll backtrack. Since I have so many new friends here on YouTube, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Please tell me if you feel comfortable where you're watching from, and tell me a random fact about you so that we can get to know each other. I'll tell you a random fact about me. I have been running since I was 11 years old. I ran cross country and track in high school. I just love it. It's just something that I've always had for myself, even through motherhood. So that means I've been running for 36 years, but it's definitely a hobby that has just always stuck with me. But I always wanted my YouTube channel to be a community of people who could inspire and encourage each other. So please read the comments, learn about each other. I would love for you to get to know each other as well. Okay, so I was sorting. These things all are for car repair, car care. And then that pile that I was creating over here are things that I know can go or that I need to ask my husband, but I think can go. And then this is all the stuff that I need to organize into the top portion. And then I have all these random things left that I need to try to organize into these drawers. Okay, y'all, this is what's gonna be the death of me. Look at these. My husband learned this from his father to save every single screw or nut or bolt or washer there ever was, just in case you needed it for some later date. Now I have to go through these and determine what is worth keeping and what I can part with. Okay, I went through and sorted out all of these because I feel like these are kind of worthless. I'm not even sure what this project was from, but to make my husband happy, I will keep this big jar. I whittled it down to one jar because these that are still in the package that are labeled, like it says what type of screw it is, I'll keep all those and organize them into this drawer. But these I'm getting rid of. I also have this big bag of screws that kind of look like they belong to cabinet poles or something. I don't remember what it's to, but they've probably been in there for a long time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that as well. But those I will organize into these drawers. I have actually been wanting to tackle this project for quite a while, but it just kept getting put on the back burner because of other projects and other things that I had going on in life, just preventing me from getting this done. But it feels so good to finally have this crossed off my to-do list. Let me know down in the comments how you have your tools organized. I recognize that we don't have a ton of tools, so this works really well, but I'm wondering how other people organize their tools. Here, I'm just showing you that I made some labels for the nail and screw jars that I had. I did get rid of a couple of them. I consolidated one and then got rid of one completely, but I thought that these labels would work well on the top versus on the side, just so that you could see what they were right when you opened the drawer. But I really love using this embossing label maker to make labels for some projects. Okay, I need opinions. Do you see all of these little Allen wrenches and I guess other wrenches? These are all from different products that we've put together, either like furniture or other products that required Allen wrenches. Do I keep any of these? I have kept specific ones that I thought items might need to be tightened, and they're in the room where the item is. But this is so many, and I did pare it down a little while ago. I didn't during this project, but I did a little while ago. But I have this thing that my husband had purchased at some point with like a multitude of different sizes of Allen wrenches. You know, obviously not this type of wrench, but I'm wondering, do I just throw all of these away? Let me know your opinions. Do you just throw these away or do you keep them? Okay, I quickly wanted to show you the pile of things that I am decluttering. These 4 paints were actually in a previous declutter with me, and I stuck them in this drawer set because I have to take them to a chemical recycling center, so I need to find a location where I just store all of the paint that I want to recycle, because I don't want to go there very often, so I just need to have a little pile going. But this is everything, including this chest that's leaving. And then over here is the pile of stuff that I don't know about that my husband still needs to go through and decide what we can get rid of. And I will find a place for them in the chest if he wants to keep them. Otherwise, that's all gonna go too. Here, I just wanted to show you the after shots of what everything was looking like when I was done with this organizing project. But that is all I have for you in today's video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing, and please turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any future content that I post. I did want to let you know that sometime in the near future, I will have a giveaway, a cash giveaway for hitting 3K subscribers here on YouTube. So be sure to watch out for that video so that you are sure to enter to win that. But thanks again for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.